Welcome back, everybody. We are going to continue some Hispanic Heritage. You should have just done your welcome song. And now we are going to do our brain break, which is Spanish themed. So I hope you enjoy. I'm not sure why it's doing that, though. Hold on just a second, guys. Well, fine. We'll do it this way. There we go.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere a mí. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. Mi música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así. Discoteca, la fiesta no para, apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie. La 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Y Balvin, Willy William, te gusta. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y eso se fue mundial. No le bajamos, mas nunca paramos, es otro palo y blanco. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Me fue bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Esquina a esquina, y ahí nos vamos. El mundo es grande, pero lo tengo en mis manos. Estoy muy duro, sí, ok, ahí vamos. Y con el tiempo nos seguimos elevando. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo y yo sigo aquí. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo. ¿Y dónde está mi gigante? Me fue a bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gigante? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3,
All right. I love that one. I know I say that on every brain break we do, but I really do love that one a lot. Okay, so let's have a seat. Let's breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. Breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. Put your hand over your heart. Remember, we want to feel a steady beat, not blah, 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 blah. We want it to be da-dum, 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 da-dum. So put your hand on your heart, see if you can feel it. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time, let's slow that heart rate down. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good, hopefully we have a steady heartbeat now. All right, so this week, this is our composer of the week, and he is still alive. His name is Jimmy Lopez Belindo, and he is actually pretty young. So again, he is still alive. Yay, I picked someone who is still alive, and he is from a place called Lima, Peru, and he is a classical composer, and I'm going to show us where Lima, Peru is in just a second. He has worked with symphony orchestras across the world, including Chicago, Philadelphia, and the Boston Symphony Orchestras, and those are the big time orchestras, guys. That's really impressive. He's also written music for ballets and some recorder and percussion. So let's take a look where Lima, Peru is. And I apologize, I should have had this already pulled up for you, but we're going to use Google Earth because I think it's really cool. And we'll give it a second to load. Like I said, I should have already had it up for you guys. I apologize. All right. There is Google Earth. And will it let me spin it around? It sure will. Look at the Earth. There's Africa. There's America. All right, we live over here in this area, okay? And we are going to go to Lima, Peru, all the way over here. So there we are, okay? That is where Lima, Peru is. Let me see if it'll let me zoom out. So you can see they're near water, and there's a lot of mountains. And I'm going to zoom back out. All right, so there's South America. There's where Peru is, and we live over here. So it's not super far. You just take an airplane over here, okay? So it's not super, super far from us, but it's still pretty far. I don't think we could walk there. But that's where Mr. Belindo is from, and he has done lots of really cool orchestra music. So today I wanted to show you some of his orchestra compositions, right? Because to compose means to write music for musicians. So here's a little bit, and I'm going to point out the really cool French horn because your teacher's a French horn player. All right, we'll watch just a little bit of it. All right, I know some of you are like, oh man, but this piece is actually 12 minutes long. So if it's something you want to listen to, it's called Fiesta by Jimmy Lopez Belindo. And I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you're like, that really wasn't my thing. That was sounded kind of scary. I could hear some fiesta-ness. It sounded like a dance battle. It sounded like a party. But it probably, I don't know about you, but to me, it definitely sounded like movie music. Like when you're watching a movie and maybe something actiony is going on. That's kind of what it sounded like to me. And he's done lots of ballets. He's done lots of stuff with the Boston Symphony and Chicago Symphony. And those symphonies tend to do a lot of movie music. So I think that's really cool. I hope you enjoyed his music as much as I did. And again, if you want to listen to it, he is on YouTube. Just type in his name. Make sure you have mom and dad's permission. So again, we are doing Hispanic Heritage. We just learned about a Hispanic composer who is from Lima, Peru. And what makes him Hispanic is because he is from a place that is in these options you have: Spain, Mexico, Caribbean, Central, and South America. We said he is from South America. Okay, so we are going to review our La Bamba. I just want to sing through it once since we worked so hard on it last week. Hopefully you remember the words. Good job, guys. All right, we need to get some wiggles out. So we're going to do some popsicle. And I do not know why this is being so silly today, guys. All right, there we go. All right, stand up. Let's do some popsicle.
Hey, Neil. Hey, what? Are you ready? For what? To pop. Pop what? Popsicle. My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how I popsicle. His hands are high, his feet are low, and this is how he popsicles. Popsicle, pop, popsicle, popsicle, pop, popsicle. Hey, Brian. Hey, what? Are you ready? For what? To pop. Pop what? Popsicle. My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how I popsicle. His hands are high, his feet are low, and this is how he popsicles. Popsicle, pop, popsicle, popsicle, pop, popsicle. Hey, Jeb. Hey, what? Are you ready? For what? To pop. Pop what? Popsicle. My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how I popsicle. His hands are high, his feet are low, and this is how he popsicles. Popsicle, pop, popsicle, popsicle, pop, popsicle. Hey, Clarence. Hey, what? Are you ready? For what? To pop. Pop what? Popsicle. My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how I popsicle. His hands are high, his feet are low, and this is how he popsicles. Popsicle, pop, popsicle, popsicle, pop, popsicle. Hey, hot dog. Hey, what? Are you ready? For what? To pop. Pop what? Popsicle. My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how I popsicle. Her hands are high, her feet are low, and this is how she popsicles. Popsicle, pop, popsicle, popsicle, pop, popsicle. Hey, class. Are you ready? To pop. Popsicle. Your hands are high, your feet are low, and show us
All right, everybody. I hope you heard the steady beat through that while you were doing it. I know I definitely did. So today we're going to look at some instruments that are Hispanic. And if I say of Hispanic origin, or the word originate, that means comes from. So these are instruments that come from places that are Hispanic or Spanish. So we're going to look at the accordion, guitar, upright bass, and some maracas. Okay? We're not going to look at all of them today. The first one we're going to look at are maracas. Okay, and you've probably seen maracas before. They're usually filled with either beans, rice, or little tiny metal pieces. And if we were at school, we would definitely be playing some maracas today with a song. But instead, I'm just going to show you some maraca playing. If you'll give me just a second. I forgot to put it in your video because I thought we were still at school. Thought we were going to get to play together. So I'm going to skip down to here and show you this guy. Okay. Let's let him show you some maraca play.
Play straight eighth note pattern, and it's the sound of the maracas that you want to learn how to control. So they're swishy, right? You got all this sound. And so it has all that movement. And what you want to learn how to do is to play staccato. It's kind of similar to what you do with a drumstick when you do this kind of a thing with the fulcrum, and then you snap a little bit to get a staccato sound. So that's how we get a basic staccato eighth note rhythm, by kind of snapping into position. So one of the most common things to do is straight eighth notes, like to accompany a ballad, a bolero. Nunca, nunca, vida mía, pienses eso. You can do effects. Now, the other thing, though, with the maracas is we can incorporate drum rudiments. That's when it starts to get fun. With the maraca, you have straight staccato. You also can use the swish, but you can also do rudiments like doubles. This kind of a thing. But listen to what happens when I start speeding up that double. Watch. And what's happening there, I end up with a triplet roll, because with the maraca, when you play two notes, you get the backbeat. You get 3 notes for the price of 2. So what's normally with a stick, just 2 notes, you get the note in between. So now I've got ta 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 ta. You end up with a triplet.
All right, and I know he used a lot of big music words that we haven't learned yet, like staccato, which means short. But you can see that it's more than just shaking a maraca. There's all sorts of different ways that you can play the maracas. And they're really cool. And this week in your assignment, you're actually going to try to make your own maracas, which I'm pretty excited about. So now our book of the week is alpacas with, they say maracas. I think it's just because of from where they're from. We say maracas, but it's alpacas with maracas.
Alpacas with Maracas by Matt Cosgrove. This guy is called Macca. He's an alpaca. He likes eating pickles and he loves getting tickles. That guy is called Al. He's Macca's best pal. He's an alpaca too, with a shaggy hairdo. Al has a big heart. But isn't that smart? Geronimo! Oh, 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 oh. These buddies are tight from morning to night, always looking for ways to brighten their days. A talent show, let's give it a go, Al said with a grin. I bet we could win. Macca beamed back. All we need is an act. So most earnest and gallant, they searched for their talent. They tried strumming and crashing and drumming. and thrashing. But the sound from the boys was a horrible noise. They tried dancing and prancing and blowing and throwing, but the cuddly duo were utterly so-so. Their magic was tragic, their choir was dire, their tumbling was bumbling, their falling appalling. "It's hopeless," Al hissed, and then he shook his fist. Macca stared at his pal. "You're a genius, Al. We can't sing or play brother, but we can shake like no other. We don't need a big fracas. We just need maracas." On talent show day, they began to sashay. They shimmied, they grooved, they wiggled, they moved. Chicka chicka cha cha cha, ticka ticka ta ta ta. Well, the crowd all went crackers for the alpacas with maracas. The pair had a blast, even though they came last. Then they shook to the max with the yaks playing sax. That's the end of the story. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please like and...
All right, so what instruments did they end up using? Maracas. And we just learned about maracas, right? And we know that they are a Spanish instrument. They came from areas that have Hispanic people, and it's used a lot in Spanish music. So that's pretty awesome, right? So we know an instrument already that's a Hispanic instrument called maracas. All right, so I'm going to skip that for just a second. Today, we are going to learn a Coco song, and I pre-recorded myself for it. Okay, everybody, today we are going to learn a song that you... All right, so I pre-recorded it for you so that you could see and hear me better, but we're going to learn the music of Coco. Okay, everybody, today we are going to learn a song that you probably already know because I'm guessing you probably have seen the movie, but if you haven't, that's totally okay. But we're going to learn a song from Coco, which is a movie that's all about Dia de los Muertos and Hispanic heritage, and it's got some great songs. So we're going to learn today the song Remember Me, okay? And we're going to learn it with some movements to help you remember it. So the first thing you do is you're going to point to your head, and you're going to sing, "Remember me." So remember, our brain, me. Remember me. Okay, can you do that with me? Ready, go. Remember me. Then we're going to wave and say, "Though I have to say goodbye." Can you do that with me? Ready? Though I have to say goodbye. And then we're going to do that, remember me. Remember me. Good. Do you think we can put those together? All right, ready? Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me. All right, then we're going to pretend like we're crying and say, "Don't let it make you cry." Can you do that with me? Don't let it make you cry. Good. Can we do that whole thing together? Ready? Go. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me. Don't let it make you cry. Good. All right, and then the next part, for even if I'm far away. Can you do that like you're spreading your arms out? For even if I'm far away. Then you're gonna hold your heart. I hold you in my heart. I don't think I sang that right. Hold on, guys. Lost my key. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. That sounds much better. Let's do that together. Even music teachers struggle. Ready? For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. Then same thing, you're going to pretend like you're telling a secret. I sing a secret song to you. Each night we are apart. Okay? Can you do that again with me? I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. All right, so we're going to go to the beginning. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Very good. And I know that's low for some of you, but when we sing with the actual song, it'll be a little bit higher. Okay? And then it goes back to remember me. And then like you're running, you're going to go, though I have to travel far. Can you do that with me? Ready? Though I have to travel far. And it goes back to remember me. All right? Then you're going to play a sad guitar. Each time you hear a sad guitar. Can you do that with me again? Each time you hear a sad guitar. Very good. I don't know how much of the recording you'll be able to hear with this. So I'll put the recording up for you to sing with it. And then the last part is, know that I'm with you the only way that I can be until you're in my arms again. Remember me. So we're going to do that again. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be until you're in my arms again. Remember me. Okay, so I'm going to put the recording up after this, and hopefully you can sing along and do the motion. All right, so I am going to put the recording up for you, and I want you to sing along and do the motions, just like I just said in the video. All right. Here we go.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be until you're in my arms again. Remember me.
All right, very good. Hopefully you were able to do that no problem. So I just want to talk a little bit about our assignment before you go to your goodbye song. I want you to make your own maracas. See if you've got some rice or beans, or maybe there's something else that you can use to fill your maraca with. I'm going to show you a video of my maracas at the end of this lesson that I made out of a water bottle. So you could have an old water bottle, you could have a soda can that's already been, you drank everything in it, but first ask your parents what you have around the house and make your own set of maracas. If you can't find anything, then I want you to draw me a picture of some maracas, okay? And then I'm gonna give you the links to Flipgrid, and I want you, if you made your own, I want you to send me a video of you playing your maracas. And if you didn't make your own and you only were able to draw me a picture, I want you to show me your picture on Flipgrid as well, okay? I hope you have an awesome week. Hopefully all of this technology is gonna work. If not, we will work through it, and I will see you next week. Enjoy your goodbye song.